getting picked up in a black van in Nevada, completely out of my state, not knowing who is in the black van. I went in the black van, and I think I made the right choice. What's up, guys? It's Pax Perry. So I've been in the porn industry for just over 3 years now, and I can tell you it's not all fun and games. It is a quite the career choice, but I don't regret it, and I fucking love being in porn, and I will do it for as long as I can. So I'm going to tell you about my first scene and how that went. Being in porn, being completely new at the time. This was 2019. It was crazy. I always had this feeling to just, want to do porn for a very long time, and I guess, as weird as that sounds, I wanted to be in porn for since I was 8 years old. And I wanted to just, because I've always had a super high sex drive, right? I've always had the desire to be something different than what most people would choose, go to college, get a job, live this fucking boring life, in my opinion, and just not be fulfilled in life and not put value out. At least that's how I see it. I applaud people who work in other industries. I'm friends with people who work in other industries, and they work very hard. I think that's fucking awesome, but it's not for me. So I went into porn just over 3 years ago. It has been quite the journey. And I first started with a company in Nevada. I was, I believe, 25 at the time. Actually, I've been in the porn for about 4 years now. Correct that. Not 3 years. It's been 4 years. So I have a little bit of experience. I wouldn't say that I'm experienced in any way. I've been in just over 200, I think it's about 240 scenes by now, from what I can recall. Not all of those scenes released, but I have a little bit of experience. I know that's not a lot of scenes, but I just want to share stories with you guys, and if you like this story, like the video. If you don't like it, don't like the video. But anyways, so my first scene was in Nevada, and they always have a recruiting manager who talks to the models, and I didn't know fucking anything when I came into the porn industry. I didn't know anything. I was completely clueless, and so I was I just went through the process. They were like, okay, we'll book your flight, we'll get you tested on this date, and blah blah blah. So that happened. Come the day of the shoot, I took a plane from Colorado, because I live in Colorado, to Nevada, and I get to the airport, and this black van shows up, right? Sounds fucking crazy, but this is the truth, and I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. And it was I didn't really have any sense of spidey senses going off in my brain at the time. I just fucking got in the black van. I didn't know who was in it. I didn't know if I was gonna be kidnapped or not. That didn't happen, obviously, but it was kind of creepy. And so I just wanted to fucking go for it, and that's why I did it. So Went in there. We went back to the house that they filmed at. They didn't film at a warehouse. A lot of the studios that I work for today film in a massive warehouse, and that was cool. The only problem was we had to be quarantined basically in this house, right, with all the other models that were on the shoot. This would happen for about 2 weeks out of the month. They would shoot for it, and it was kind of boring while I was there. But I had my laptop, I had things to do, and I was trading stocks at the time. So that's what I did in my free time. But so I went there to do a scene with a girl at first, and I thought I had literally no experience. I didn't know anything about filming. I've never been on camera before at the time, and so we get a good night's sleep the first day that I get there. The next day, I wake up, eat my breakfast, so on, get ready, just like any normal person would do. They have these like specific instructions: take a shower before, take a shower after, make sure you use mouthwash before and after, because some people are just gross like that. But I thought that was funny. But so I met some good people there while I was there, because there was about 9 guys and 1 or 2 girls on the scene there, and we couldn't fucking go anywhere. Just had to stay in the house the entire week that we were there. But so go to the time we were supposed to film, and the director there, who happens to be a very good friend of mine, super awesome dude, he literally taught me everything there, because I didn't even know how to fucking have sex. I had sex with probably 10 girls prior to getting into porn, and the other female model that I was working with that day, she was experienced. She was in porn for just over 2 years prior to me doing it. Super cool girl. And so the director's like, okay, you'll do this position, this position, this position, right? And we're gonna, as we move the cameras around, you're not gonna look at the camera because that looks bad. And I was like, oh, okay. So he was like, at any point, there should be no time where the back of your head is towards the camera. So keep that in mind. That's the only main rule that we have with filming, is what they told me. And so the girl who I was doing a scene with, first, they were like, okay, well, you guys can just start, just make it organic and natural. Me being the super fucking nervous person, as any guy would be, with cameras and weird dudes in the room on you, I was like, just kind of like shaky nervous. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I still get that way sometimes, but that's okay, because it all takes experience, lots of experience. But so the first thing I do is put my fucking head to the back of the camera, and she moves my head like this. I just start like fucking laughing, and the director's like already getting pissed. He's like, okay, do it again. And I was like, all right, damn it, I'm gonna do it again. So we fix that, and then we go through the first position and everything, and he's like, make sure you moan louder, and I was like, okay, this is not like natural. This is just different. It was so different when I came in there, and it's like, I don't understand why so many people think porn is like entirely real, because it's not. Most of it is staged. That goes at the studios. OnlyFans is different subject there, but when you're at a studio, it's like you got all these external factors coming in, and it's definitely not what people think it is. It's not just all the positions that you do is not always comfortable, because what looks good on camera doesn't always feel comfortable, and you probably won't do that in real life. So yeah, that's my first studio experience. There is a ton more to this story, but I don't want to make this video for too long. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, I have a shit ton of stories to tell you, and all kinds of information. Just ask away in the comments, and I hope you like this video, and I hope you have a fucking awesome day.